Question. A meeting such as today to sort of make this decision, would it have been better to do it during the August Commissioners meeting to have it on the agenda? Because some residents might sort of view...
I'm going to say the need of the community was urgent. I could not wait any longer. This first occurred in July the 10th. In the meantime, we're incurring a lot of costs to the town. So as the mayor, I have to start thinking about trying to save some money for the town. And this decision had to be made. I did go to all the businesses involved in Bergenline Avenue, and I have been in the site 3 times a day since it began, the process started. So I had to rush with this and make it happen. And the more that we delay it, the more taxpayers have to, shell out the money to pay for cops and for the security. So that's why you had to.
Well, you raised a good point about taxpayer dollars. I mean, again, some residents might still be outraged that even though this seems to be a pressing matter, just the whole process of having to go look for construction, look for some sort of contractor, something to engage in this monument building, still some residents would have liked to be made privy about it. What do you say to them that we're not here today?
Very simple. It's not going to cost 1 single cent to any taxpayer, because the architect, the engineers are going to be paid by the people and not by the taxpayers. They're going to make the donations. We're going to get people to volunteer. This is not going to be out of taxpayers' burden. This is going to be paid by the town people themselves. No taxpayers' money involved.
Some residents, again, registered voters here, would be worried that some of the signatures you saw on the petition may not be West New York residents.
I'm going to say there are over 6,000 signatures, and I'm going to have to take it by faith, whether they're West New York residents, whether North Bergen, they're people concerned. And so I have to do what they're asking me to do. And whoever has an objection, this is a democracy, I'm willing to sit down with and listen to them, and so they could become part of the solution.
Some cynics, Mayor Roque, would say that this example of transparency is good, but it hasn't been consistent for some time. What would you say to those detractors in the town?
I'm going to always say that my objective is always being transparent to make sure that we reflect what government is all about. We're trying to do the best for the community, and my goal is going to be to continue doing that. And that's it.
Okay, will this be discussed at the Commissioners meeting, that this was made?
I'm going to say to you that it will be discussed, and I welcome everybody to come to the Commissioners meeting. I welcome everybody to get involved. Like they're getting involved, I welcome them to get involved. And like I said, this is democracy. I expect people to have disagreement, and I welcome them. So that's what we're here for.
Mayor Roque, one last statement. In terms of access to the press here in West New York, do you still believe in transparency for the press here to be able to get access to public officials and get information?
I'm going to say to you that I'm a native of Cuba. In Cuba, there was no press. I'm going to say to you that thank God for the press. I love the press because it keeps democracy functioning. Once you disrupt or block the press, then there's no more democracy, there is a dictatorship. And in West New York, you guys are always welcome. So having said that, you could always reach out to me, and I've always been there for you. Sometimes I don't have a comment because it deals with personnel issue, and I can't comment on that. But I will always be open to you guys.
So we'll continue to have access here in the town and to public officials when we need information, when possible, when it's available.
And the day that doesn't happen, you please come and see me or call me at my cell phone number.
I will certainly do that. Mayor Roque, thank you again for speaking with us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.